Imagine you're a sunfish, basically the ocean's clumsy meme fish. Congrats, you just unlocked the title, King of the Sea's epic fails. The opening scene? Straight up legendary. Your mom drops a casual 300 million eggs. That's not parenting, that's launching a 300 million player survival game. And boom, the game begins. You hatch, already beating 90% of the competition just by showing up. But right now, you're pathetically tiny. Barely 1 centimeter long. That's like 2 millimeters of pure disappointment. In this survival game, you're about to pull off a glow-up. Your body will expand by 60 million times. That's like a baby suddenly stretching into a skyscraper. Yeah, it makes 0 sense, but here we are. But baby sunfish, you, utterly useless. No skills, no mobility, not even the basics of hunting. It's like you, plus 300 million siblings. All trapped in the world's worst survival nightmare. And guess what? One of your siblings just rage quit the game already. Your solar panel-shaped body design? It gives you the swimming ability of a rock. Translation, painfully slow. Like, nothing millimeters per second. Basically, invisible movement. And your fins? Totally different from normal fish. They can't even steer properly. So congratulations, you're officially a drifting potato. Fate is your only GPS. Just float and hope. And of course, unlucky siblings get dragged by currents straight into icy waters. The freezing ocean says, Alt plus F4. Bodies lock up instantly. Game over. 0 respawns. Other currents? They drop you right in front of monsters. Like the super pretty but super deadly box jellyfish. Looks like an angel, stings like Satan. And you? Totally helpless. All you can do is glide into its toxic embrace. Just one unlucky current. And boom, 1/3 of your family wiped out instantly. Even if you dodge those deadly currents. The predators of the deep say hello. From tiny tuna assassins to full-blown whales. Everybody wants a bite. To them, you're either sushi or a snack. Some whales even turn you into a ride on their slippery slide esophagus. And just like that, boom, another 1/3 of your siblings vanish. Lucky you, though you're chosen by RNG, the current dumps you right where food exists. Congrats, you've unlocked Plankton Buffet. You think eating is easy? Ha, rookie mistake. Nope, it's nightmare difficulty. Why? Because you've got a mouth that never closes. Permanently stuck in derpy face mode. So even if food floats right in, you can't actually snap it shut. You just sit there panicking, praying plankton drifts into your mouth by accident. Most of it though, it does a U-turn and escapes. So you drift along hungry with the food. And thanks to that design flaw, tons of your siblings literally starve to death. If you're still alive right now, you're basically the lottery winner of sunfish babies. Your body starts to fatten up nicely. That weird flat sun look, slowly morphing into a sphere. You're hyped. Finally, you think, yes, I can swim now. You flap your tiny fins with joy, reaching an insane speed of 0.4 meters per second. Lightning fast for a snail, but hey, you can finally chase prey. And then, you spot the perfect juicy jellyfish ahead. With full confidence, you charge, swimming like your Michael Phelps' weird cousin. 10 minutes later, you're still paddling. Half an hour, the jellyfish hasn't moved an inch closer. An hour in. Finally, you're right in front of it. You open wide, ready for your prize meal. Just as you're about to dig in. Surprise, it's just a plastic bag. Plot twist, nature didn't scam you. You're just bad at swimming and nearly blind. Seriously, your eyesight is tragic. From your perspective, a plastic bag and a jellyfish? Identical twins. Copy-paste level. Plenty of your siblings literally choke to death on these things. Digestive system says no. Stomach blocked, game over. Time skip forward. You discover another design flaw. You can't swim backwards. Turning? Also impossible. Meaning, even if a shark charges straight at you, you've got no escape moves, so you just keep going forward like an idiot. The shark thinks you're mocking it on purpose. Yep, that crunching noise, your cousin. And as you grow bigger, new horrors unlock. Welcome to Sunfish Hotel. Parasites check in, never leave. And not just a few, think thousands. Your body becomes Parasite Disneyland. They set up camp inside and outside you. You just wish you had hands to scratch them off. But nope, Fin Life chose you. If you don't deal with them, they'll even crawl into your eyeballs. And you're terrified they'll eat your brain. Which is, only 3 grams anyway. Some parasites probably have bigger brains. Meanwhile, humans rock 1,300 grams upstairs. Yet you're expected to run this whole body with that peanut? Good luck scraping parasites off rocks. Spoiler, you can't even speed up properly. You're stuck lagging at life. So you float to the surface and sunbathe. UV rays, nature's parasite exterminator. Plus, seagulls come down for a free snack on your skin. Of course, sometimes accidents happen. That unlucky guy, definitely not you this time. You're just chilling near the surface, sunbathing like floating happily, catching some rays. Some people say, won't you get sunburned? You just roll your eyes, small brain, sure, but not stupid. You know when to dip. But suddenly rumble, rumble, weird noise incoming. A giant shadow looms, heading straight for you. Your tiny brain takes forever to process, but finally realizes it's a boat. You try to dive, but nope, your body floats like a defective pool toy. Only at the last second do you barely sink out of the way. The boat cuts right across where you just were. Congrats, you cheated death again. But your sibling, not so lucky. They smack the hull head first. Body splits open. Another one bites the dust. Congrats, you survived, which means plot armor. But wait, new challenger approaches. A shark rushes in, chomping right at you. It chews, it gags, it spits you out in disgust. You thought that was the end, huh? Nope, your skin is 7 centimeters thick. Basically medieval armor plating, and with no nerves inside. You don't even feel pain. You just keep derping along, alive. By now, you're 5 meters long. Weighing close to a ton. Basically the size of a compact car. Crazy to think. All that bulk came from eating jellyfish. Yep, your entire empire runs on squishy snacks. At this stage, sharks usually ignore you. One look and they're like, nah, too much work, not enough taste. Your body is 90% jelly, hard to digest, 0 flavor, so they just swim away. And you think, finally, I can live in peace. Wrong. Humans enter the chat. Turns out, they found the one part of you that's edible. And tasty enough to hunt for. So yeah, surviving to 1 in 10 million. Still not enough.